Hey guys, welcome to the video. Thanks for joining today. Today I'm going to do a showdown between the two biggest wide toe box brands. I'm going to talk about Altra and Topo. I started running in Altra in 2011 with their original Instinct road shoe. I also ran in some of the very first Altra Lone Peaks trail shoes. I've been in them for several years. I think they're very good shoes. I just got introduced to using Topos about 3 years ago. They have been around since 2013 or so, but they're also known for a wide toe box. Both brands have a wide toe box, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about the similarities and differences. Both brands have quite a selection of shoes, from lower stack height to pretty high stack height. I know Altra starts, they've got the King MT trail shoe, which is a very low stack height. They sell the Ultra Superior, which is only a 20 millimeter stack height, or 21. And then they go up to on the trail side, they've got the Ultra Olympus 6 and the Ultra 275 now, via 275, which are 33 millimeters of stack height. In their road line, they go from I know they have the Ultra Escalante Racer, which is only a 22 millimeter stack height, zero drop, and they go all the way up to the Ultra Forward Via, which is 37 in the heel, 33 in the forefoot. They do make have a 4 millimeter drop. On the other hand, Topo also has a wide lineup. They've got a zero drop shoe that's their ST5, which is only 15 millimeters of stack height. Then they go up. This is the Phantom. It's a good everyday shoe. It's 35 in the heel, 30 in the forefoot for a 5 millimeter drop. But they go up to on the road shoe, they have the Atmos, which is 37 in the heel, 32 in the forefoot, and on the trail side, they now have the Vista, which is 37 in the heel, 32 in the forefoot as well. Maybe it's anyway. I think the Atmos might be 38, 33, but anyway, they're right in there. So they're very comparable. They have very comparable lines, but they will be a little bit different in different points. I will say, if you are used to zero drop shoes and you really prefer zero drop, Altra has more options. They have definitely more of their line than a zero drop. They have gotten recently into 4 millimeter drop shoes as well. So they make the Ultra Experience Flow 2, which I think is an excellent shoe. It's got a really bouncy midsole with a gusted tongue, and they put a new P35 foam, which makes it a very good daily trainer. Topo has more shoes. Topo has a few zero drop shoes. They've got the Magnafly, the ST5, but then on the trail side, they've got the Pursuit 2, which has a 28 millimeter stack height in the heel and the forefoot. I guess that makes it very similar to Ultra's Temp, which they're on their Temp 5, which has a 29 millimeter stack height, forefoot and heel. One of the other differences, like I said, Altra has more different zero drop choices. They've got a few 4 millimeter choices. Topo tends to have more in the 5 millimeter range, where they're 5 millimeter heel to toe drop and then they have a few zero drop choices. Another difference is, one of the biggest differences that causes a lot of people to go one way or the other, is Topo puts more arch support in their shoe. Altra puts almost no arch support in their shoe. So there are people that prefer the arch support that will go with the Topo shoe because of that. There are people that prefer not having much arch support, so they go with the Ultras. I find that with my feet, either one works for me, and I'm also very able to go between a 0 and a 5 millimeter drop without much choice, which gives me kind of the best of both worlds. I'm able to just choose a particular shoe that I prefer between the two models. Also, Altra still has several brands that use for their trail shoes that use their Max Track outsole, which is not bad. They are starting to bring in more with Vibram. Pretty much all the trail shoes from Topo use the Vibram outsoles. They're using Mega Group in most of them. They've got the MT5 and the Ultra Venture 4, which have the lower lugs in the XS Trek EVO outsole. But those are more like a road to trail shoe or for light trails, and really good for transitioning between road and trail. So I'm actually finding it really great that I can kind of go between brands. I'm happy in either one. So I just look at the individual shoe and see if within each brand and decide which one works better for me. Like I love the Escalante, the zero drop 24 millimeter stack height. The Magnafly from Topo is probably very comparable. It's a zero drop but 25 millimeter stack height. But I will say that the cushion in the Magnafly feels a little bit softer, so it feels almost as soft as Altra's Torrens, which are 30 millimeters stack height. Anyway, so you just have to try on the different shoes if you're interested, and kind of compare, and you can choose between them. Another difference is if color is important to you, there's usually a lot more color choices within Altra. But anyway, both shoe lineups have a very good lineup. A lot of choices of different stack heights. Altra makes a few shoes that have carbon fiber plates. One trail shoe that has a super high bouncy foam with their Ego Pro midsole. Altra doesn't have that in the trail category, but they sell road shoes that have all P-backs midsoles. So in a lot of respects, they're bouncier. So again, you just look shoe by shoe for what you're looking for, and there's some good options in both brands. I've gotten to where I'm wearing a little bit more of the Topos. I do think they last a little longer with their outsoles. My Ultras have not been good. I've usually gotten 300 to 400 miles on them. Most of my Topos I'm getting 400 to 500 miles before I retire them. So some people will get a lot more out of either shoe just because they have better foot strikes and better mechanics than I do, but that has been my experience. Anyway, both brands are great, just a little different. I would just say if you don't like Arch Sport, go with Altra. If you like some Arch Sport, go with Topo. If you like more all zero drop, you're going to have more options with Altra. There are some good zero drop with Topo. If you don't like zero drop, you're going to have more options with Topo, but don't sleep on Altra's 4 millimeter drop shoes, because they're making the Ultra Wild, which is very good on the trail, and this Altra Experience 4.2, which is great on the road. Anyway, both good lines of shoes, but that is my comparison between the wide toe box brands Altra and Topo. If you found it interesting, please consider hitting the thumbs up, the like button. If you're interested in any more of my content, please consider subscribing to my channel. Other than that, I hope you're having a wonderful day, and keep moving.